Well, praise the Most High today, family. Hallelujah to the highest Yahuwah, the Most High Elohim, Yahuwah Sabaoth, the captain of heavens and earthly armies, the creator of everything we see out of what we don't see, out of what we can't see. Hallelujah. Family, the Most High is so good to us, so good to us. Hallelujah. I had forgotten I put lime in my water, and it's still a shock. Hallelujah. But it's such a glorious day here in the Carolinas, and we're so glad to see it. It's so good to be in the land of the living, family, with the ability and the opportunity to say hallelujah and praise the Most High today. Yes, indeed, praise the highest Yahuwah, the Most High Elohim. Hallelujah. Yes, sir. Family, something has been really bothering me of late. And it's how, well, this is taking us right into our idea, but it's how we tend to let other people dictate our relationship with the Most High and the pace that He has us on. I'm tiptoeing all into our idea. But we can't let other people dictate our pace, how fast the Most High works in our lives and teaches us His way for our lives. No, we can't let other people do that, because what we have to realize is that He had them on a pace to where He got them to. And they ain't let nobody rush them. Or they shouldn't have. But we say this today, family, because there's a lot of sayings and groups out there saying you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta do it this way, you gotta do it that way. Okay, maybe I will do it that way when it comes my time. But until I get there, I'm not gonna let you rush me. I'm not gonna let you dictate how the Most High is dealing with me and His perfect timing for me. The text says his sheep know His voice. His children know His voice. And the voice of a stranger they will not follow. So you let these other fools out here try to tell you what you gotta be doing right now today, according to how they feel. I had this fella send me a recording about what I should be wearing. I said, okay, I sure appreciate you sending me that. I already knew the information, but I appreciate you sending it to me because it's a prayer that I have before the Father. See, right now where I'm at, I can't afford all these things. I can't afford the linen. I can't afford the wool. I can't even afford new cotton gear, let alone the linen gear that I prayed about and I want. But the Most High is going to get me to that point. And I don't need nobody trying to reiterate that in my life. I already knew that. Maybe you should have did it in a better way, like coming to my email and sending me an email. Robert, did you know this? Not sending it to my on our recordings so everybody can see and read it. No, that's not how you do things. There's a way to do things, family. But I ain't planning on getting into that, but since that came up, so be it. Just like a couple of the assemblies I was with beforehand, they wanted to call the Most High's name a certain name. I'm like, okay, that's fine. You do it your way. I'm not going to do it that way. And that other certain things that I need to change. Like, no, He didn't teach me like that. No, He didn't teach me like that. And when He does, then I change. And we're still around you. I say, yep, He did it. He told me to do this that way. And I found out that was the right way. But the Most High taught me every single day. He don't need somebody else coming to me saying, well, your daddy told me to tell you. No, nigga. Pardon me, pal. I ain't trying to cuss today. But no, Negro. Don't come to me like that. I'm with Him every single day. He gets me up in the morning. He could have gave me the alert first thing this morning. People are so foolish, family. And 9 times out of 10, they invisible. They don't have nothing on their page. They ain't saying nothing. Ain't doing nothing. All they do is comment. They're comment preachers. They preachers in the comment section. That's the only time they show up, and still you don't know what they look like, who they are. So how can you trust what somebody else like that has to say? Even though they may have some truth to it. But it's the timing of it. And it's the way you approach a person. Oh, you mean my father couldn't tell me that? Oh, you didn't think I know that I need to be wearing wool and linen? You think as far as where he got me so far, that he just stopped right there with teaching me how to do what is appropriate and what is not? Silly fools. But we're going to let people be where they are, family. But the name of today's idea, we're going to go on and get into it. I hope everyone else is well. And like myself, you're able to get out and enjoy your day. Getting in some fresh air, some sunshine, and the Most High willing, some good exercise. Hallelujah. Yeah, like we said, we have a grand idea. And it's called, don't rush the process. Just let it happen. Oh, don't rush the process. Just let it happen. Hallelujah. I like how he walked us into this idea. Because we're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Because it's also important how you let other people try to dictate your relationship with the Most High and the process that he has you in, him leading you into all truth through his Ruach HaKodesh. And it's another story when you're trying to dictate it yourself by watching other people and where they're at. Because 9 times out of 10, that's the reason why we're trying to rush things. When he wants to take it slow, nice and easy. And the song that came to my mind's eye, or into my heart when I heard this, don't rush, baby. The loving ain't going nowhere. Slow it down. I believe that was Mary J. Blige back in the day. Yeah, don't rush. He ain't going nowhere. He right here with us. We have such a big, bright future in him, as he told me a few months ago. He said, Robert, I got a big, bright future for you. I just smiled big inside because I couldn't see it at the moment. But I knew he kept his word. See, that's one thing about it, family. He keeps his word. So I was like, okay, I trust you, and I'm looking forward to it. As we'll see here in a minute in our notes. But yeah, don't rush. Don't let nobody else rush you. And as I said, Hasatan would speak a little truth. What those saying goes, a broke clock is right at least 2 times a day. Yeah, just because you share a little truth don't mean it's for me at this time. Thank you, Pop. I saw this post last evening that said just because it was true for you yesterday don't mean it's true for you today. Or that it's for you today. Just because it was true for you yesterday don't mean it's true for you today. Because you're changed, you're grown up. You're off the milk. And this is the main source of milk that we need to get off of. People's opinions of you. And even your opinion of yourself. As it's opposed to the Most High's will. No, keep it on point, on level. Family Abba Yahuwah really took his time slowly laying out this idea. He wanted it clearly understood. Now speaking for Robert, I try to rush Abba Yahuwah when he makes me promises. Yeah, I do. I don't know about you. I'm not going to lie. I'm like the kid in the back seat on the way to King's Dominion, literally back in the day after my parents had shown us the big, bright brochure of what awaited us upon our arrival. Yeah, they had already gotten the brochure, and they kept it a secret from us until the day we was taking off. They said, we got a big surprise for y'all. We were so excited coming home from school. And when we got in the back seat, they handed back a brochure, King's Dominion, which is only like a couple of hours up north on the other side of Richmond, I believe. Somewhere up there after you pass the Virginia border. But we were so excited. Are we there yet? I believe that's where he got that movie from us in the back seat. I'm saying with great anticipation, are we there yet? Or in other words, be it unto me now. Give me what you promised me now. It's the exact same in this later season in my life after the Most High has shown me the brochure of the big bright future He has planned for us in His King's Dominion. The same great anticipation floods my soul as it did when I was a chap in my parents' back seat cruising up 95 North. Now I must say, today, with patience and trust, be it unto me, Abba, in your perfect timing. And we see there in Luke 138 and 80 where our subject matter is coming from, or this idea is coming from. And the text says, and Mary said, behold, the handmaiden of Yahuwah, be it unto me according to your word. And the angel departed from her. So the child grew and became strong in Ruach, and it was in the deserts till the day of his manifestation to Yasharal. Now you may ask, why did I put this in there put this verse in the text about John the Baptist? Because we're talking about the baby being born. It doesn't make a difference which baby that we're talking about being born. It's all about the baby. Or the manifestation the Most High has been trying to get to us. However you want to look at your Baruchin, the Most High getting to you what He promised you, we're looking at it today as a baby. And so we see here Mary accepting the promise and telling Gabriel, I believe it was Gabriel, be it unto me as the Most High's words say it's going to be toward me. It says, be it unto me according to your word, which was the Most High's word. He was just a messenger. Pardon me, family. I'm trying to get my throat right. I've been on a dry fast the last couple of days. That's why I'm so thirsty. And I like this because it's showing, even in this text, that it's a process. Even after the child is born. Your child, Mary's child, Elizabeth's child. And in this process, in this chapter, it was telling the story of how Mary, after she got this news, she went over to be with her cousin, Elizabeth. And how Elizabeth, her baby jumped, which was John the Baptist, jumped in her stomach, or jumped in her womb when Mary came through the door, which was confirmation. That was what both of them was carrying was from the Most High. Neither one of them was ordinary births or ordinary promises from the Most High given to both the women. And then we slid down to Luke 2, 6 through 7. So it was that while they were there, the days were completed for her to be delivered. And she brought forth her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn. Want no room, Robert? Nope. We're not too concerned about their well, yeah, we are, but not the we're concerned about the location there. Notice the text says that they were there, and then it stated that the days were completed for her to be delivered. Oh boy. Oh boy. So timing is everything, family. There's a time for us to be delivered from where we're at and what we're going through in this present season. And the Most High wants us to have it just as much as we want it. He's so excited to get us the promises that He's promised us because He's a loving, giving Father. But at the same time, well, let's read the notes. We're getting ahead of ourselves. No woman knows exactly when her baby will be born, yet she prepares and is ready for the season as it approaches. As she starts receiving signs within her, she starts making room and preparations outside in the physical world. Just like when the Most High made us a promise, we say, okay, be it unto me, Abba. Now what do I need to do? See, this is what we need to go straight to Him. As soon as she said, be it unto me, the Ruach HaKodesh came upon her, and she was found to be with the child. She took off and went to visit her cousin Elizabeth, which was the Most High's plan. And let's continue. Yahuwah doesn't make promises that He doesn't prepare us to receive. Sometimes in our haste, we can overlook the preparation process of our baby being born, full of self-growth and relationships being established or re-established. Pardon me. Like I said, we're growing. Not only are our physical bodies growing, like in the case of a woman, but we're growing. The Most High is taking us to a certain place. He's preparing us for the gift that He has for us. He's preparing us for the baby. Not only to handle it physically, but also to be able to handle it ruachically, psychologically. The responsibilities of a baby is massive. Huge responsibility. Because now you got to feed something outside of yourself besides just feeding for one. And it starts when like I said, it starts when you're growing and you're starting to eat for two. In a physical sense, with a mother, she's like, dog, I'm eating a whole lot more food. Yeah, because you're eating for two. In the back of her mind, she's knowing, okay, as soon as I give birth, I'm going to go back to eating for one for myself, but I'm going to have that other individual outside of myself that I must feed. Hallelujah. And as far as relationships being established and reestablished, it's a whole new relationship with the husband that's being established, because he's becoming a pawpaw and you're becoming a mawmaw. And it's whole new shoes y'all have to wear. It's something no one has done before. You two haven't done before. But this is when you reestablish relationships and ties with other folks that have been down that path, that have been down that road. And just like when the Most High promises to bless you with something, you need to know what He's going to bless you with so you can study to show yourself approved. Because 9 times out of 10, it's not really going to be a whole lot of outside influences that you need to establish relationships with, unless the Most High brings someone in your path that you need to sit under, if that's the right way to say it or look at it. But 9 times out of 10, He'll have you in that text studying, learning, or someone in that text, one of His great men in that text. Maybe you will sit under John the Baptist. Maybe you will sit under Yahushua himself, Moshe, Dawid, learning from them for what the Most High has planned in your life, to how He wants to use you in this season, in this time that